And welcome back to Let's Play Majora's Mask. We have just finished the third dungeon. Here we are in Termina Field, and we're about ready to go to visit the Skulltula Hut. But first, before we do that, we need to prepare for it. So what do you say while we're out here in Termina Field to call upon our trusty pony pal, Epona? And we're going to head to Ecanna Graveyard, which is located in the canyons, which is right here to the east. One of the areas we have not fully explored, and we will do that today. Now, I could have went ahead and gotten the mask necessary to go through Skulltula Hut 2 just as easily, but the vote came in and they wanted to see the third dungeon and get that out of the way, so I went ahead and did that for you. But I could have easily gotten this mask and done the Skulltula Hut. But honesty is the best policy, and I decided if I was going to do the entire graveyard, I might as well show you all 3 days of it. That would have been worked out better in the long run. So without further ado, this next set of videos are going to involve Icanna Graveyard, or Ecanna Graveyard. Now wait for all the live bomb chews to blow up. That way you won't be blown up as you get off Epona. This is the way to Icanna Graveyard. You just go all the way over here, way over to your left, and you'll find Icanna Graveyard. Now we're going way up here. Now notice this is still daytime, so we don't see any of the Stalchildren roaming around these gravestones. Our destination is way up here. Look, there's Dampy. You remember him from the previous game, Ocarina of Time. Now, he is a lot more scaredy cat in this game than he was in the previous game. Now, who has ever heard of a scared graveyard digger? Now, look how slow he moves, and we've slowed down time so that he moves even slower. Our target is this big guy right here. Now, note that you cannot get past him. And we need what is on his head. That will be our mask that we need for the Skulltula Hut 2, which is on the Great Bay. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to play the Sonata of Awakening. He's going to wake up, crash through the wall, and start running. On the way through, we are going to try to catch up to him as best as we can and try not to lose too much of his footing. Before we do that, though, let's stock up on some arrows because we need them. Oh, those are just oh, there's some arrows. I found some arrows. Okay, we definitely need arrows, because we are going to need our bow and arrow for this, and you're going to need your bunny hood. Now, what's going to happen is, as he goes along, if you can't catch up to him, see in the distance, way over there, that little bracket up there, way in the distance behind his head there? That is a firewall, and if he crosses over that, a firewall will spring up, and 2 Stalchildren will come out, and you're going to have to battle them before the firewall will go down. So it's best to catch him and shoot him with an arrow to stun him before the next firewall goes up. So without further ado, let's try to awaken him. We're going to play the Sonata of Awakening. You remember where that song goes, right? And there it is, the Sonata of Awakening, played on the Ocarina by Link. Now he's going to wake up and he's going to start running away as fast as he can. Now quickly, try to catch up with him, Z-target him, stun him, fight the Stalchildren here. Oh, come on, I defeated those. Okay, fire an arrow at him, stun him again. Now you're going to have to fight him over here because he's already ran past the wall here. Stun him again before he goes too far. And now that you got him in the same area... Oh, what the hell, he actually made it over there? Trying to battle him as best as can be. As long as you keep him here and you don't lose footage of him too much. Now he's going to start springing up in the air. It's going to be very difficult to Z-target him. So just keep it up. And you'll eventually subdue him. And he'll give up. Now you'll find yourselves right over here. And he will finally give over his commanding leadership over to you. Now you can actually choose to do this before you go to the third dungeon, because you'll already have your bunny hood, your hero's bow, and Epona. So you can actually do this first, if you wanted to. But that's the beauty part about Ocarina of Time, well, actually not Ocarina, but that's the beauty part about Majora's Mask. You can do pretty much anything in any order as long as you have the items in which to do it. But since we're going to be addressing the graveyards, and for the purpose of this Let's Play video, yes, you may take your leave. You've done a good job, Mr. Stalchild. General Stalchild. He's going to give a salute by saying, "Yes, sir, take your leave of absence. I will take over its command of the Stalchilds. And as long as you wear that mask, the Stalchilds will see you as the main leader in command, and they will not harm you. You have now become the leader of the Stalchilds. As long as you wear that mask as proof, the Stalchilds will not bother you. So take your bunny hood off, reach for your hook shot. This is the only way you'll make it across that way. But you'll definitely need your hook shot before you tackle this quest, because that's the only way you can get to this treasure box. And there you have the Stalchild's Captain's Hat, which happens to be one of my favorite masks. I don't know why. Next to the bunny hood, I love this mask, because now I get to communicate with the enemy. And there it is, the Captain's Hat. So wear it proudly. And what we're going to do here now is, since we're in the graveyards, we're going to summon these Stalchilds. And how to do that? We just go over here, play the Song of Double Time, because it needs to be nighttime. We're going to be needing to go to the night of the first day, because like the other two games that we saw in Clocktown, this happens on a 3-night basis, and every night is different. And I'll show you just exactly what's different about them in this video. Now it's night of the first day. And there they are. So make sure you're wearing your captain's hat and walk up and speak with the first Stalchild you see. Now without that hat on, they're going to chase you down, they're going to attack you, and you don't want that to happen. So instead of having them guard the grave, we're going to have them open the grave. And there they go. They're going to break that thing open until it's a hole. They're going to jump in, and their work is done. So let's jump into that hole. Nice and easy. And now you can take this off if you want to, because you won't need it in here. Now it's very simple. The only path that you can take is this way. Now I must point out, do not worry about what's over there. We'll get to that in the next 2 days that progress. Now look at this room, filled to the brim with keys. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, just to be on the safe side, arm ourselves with the hero's bow. And if we need to, we'll just do some manual sword spin attacks. Spin attack these bats like no tomorrow. Get rid of as many as you can. And there you have it. You've done all the pieces in, and the treasure box appears. What could be inside of it? Well, first we're going to open the treasure box. It's going to give us some rupees. 50 of them to be exact. Nice prize. Let's find out what's in this pot. Absolutely nothing. So how do we proceed from here? Well, first of all, in Zelda logic, if you see a whole bunch of unlit torches, that just only means one thing. Light them. There's one there. One over there. It would help if I got the right angle, Link. One there, and one over here by the door. There you have it. The door is open. So go inside the door and meet your next challenge, which is Dark Nuts. I think that's his name, isn't it? How do I find out what the name of the... Oh, I have to get it started first. Iron Knuckle. Yeah, Dark Nuts. I always call him Dark Nuts. I don't know why. Because the guy is nuts behind that axe. That's probably why, and he's dark. Iron Knuckle is going to be... is just like in Ocarina of Time. And that guy packs way powerful of a wallop, too. So you got to be careful in fighting Iron Knuckle. Or if you like to call him Dark Nuts, too, I wouldn't object to that. Once you defeat Iron Knuckle, the curtain will rise and you get to learn a new song. And it is kind of essential that you do this before you go into the canyons. You will get to meet... what is this, treble and clef? I think this is treble. Oh, flat. That's right. Flat and sharp. treble and clef. What was I thinking? Anyway, it's a musical term in any regard. So you get to meet with flat and sharp. This is flat. Sharp is over in the other section. You might remember flat and sharp from the Ocarina of Time game, from the graveyard there. Sold the soul of the devil. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That means he's creepy and scary and evil and sinister and all that nonsense. Ooh, I'm scared and terrified. Looks like he's flipping you the bird, doesn't it? That it's supposed to be a conductor stick. I know it's supposed to be like just like this one dangerous claw that he uses as a conductor stick, but it looks like he's flipping you off. So, Z-target that, because you can't check it. You have to Z-target it. And this is where you learn the Song of Storms. Yes, this song comes back to you in Majora's Mask as well. Now you're going to need to do this before you get to the canyon. So you remember the Song of Storms. It's A, down, up, A, down, up. But it doesn't matter if you knew it from the previous game, you still have to relearn it for Majora's Mask. Otherwise it will not work, and the game won't think that you won't know it either way. This proves that you have been through this quest and have gotten to the end of it, and that's your proof right there. So now that you know the Song of Storms, it's time to vacate this area, but not before checking the pots to see if they've included anything extra. Because you could always use some extra items. Arrows, magic, hearts, it doesn't matter. Give them all to me. We're scavengers after all, and that's what makes Link interesting. He scavenges around looking for items in his quests. So now that we've done that one, let's fast forward to the next night. Now remember, you can multitask all of these side quests if you can. But I'm showing you each one by one so that you can get an idea of how to do these. And do them all at your own will, at your own whim, and at your own pace. Because they can be mixed together in several quests. You can do several things at once and multitask, which I choose not to for the sake of these videos. Put on your mask again and make it nighttime on the second day. So when you get out of that gravestone, you're going to have to play the Song of Double Time twice in order to get to the night of the second day. That's where we need to be. Night of the second day is approaching, and a whole new grave will be open for you. Night of the second day. And wow, look at that lonely guy. Oh, I see, they're all... okay, never mind. Let me show you my favorite Skulltula, or not Skulltula, but Stalchild. My favorite Stalchild is this guy right up here. Look at him. Look at him. He's having so much fun, swinging and swinging and swinging. Let's get him to come down from there. Oh, nope, he's not coming down. No, he tells you that squad leader is over here. Look at these two. They're telling campfire stories. Look at this guy. These guys. Well, here's one of them. Where's the other one? There's supposed to be two. This guy is like... okay, he's of no importance either, but I kind of find it fascinating that this guy, and there's usually another Skullchild here. I think it's on another day, though. But if they're sitting around a campfire, what do Stalchilds do around the campfire? Do they tell scary stories, or they tell normal stories because it's scary to them? Anyway, talk to any one of these three. Open the grave. Can you imagine how bad their breath might be at this time? But anyway, think nothing of their bad halitosis and jump down that hole. We're going on the second quest now. And we got tons of rupees galore. Look at that. We can always use the extra rupees. Break that open. Now, I don't really have to tell you that usually if logic should dictate, there's a wall there. Now, anytime you see a short course like this, and there's a wall here, that usually means that it's not really there, that you need the lens of truth in order to see it. Just walk through the damn thing. You don't even need to put it on. There's the door we're looking for. Sounds logical to me. But you will need the lens of truth for these next parts. So, instead of the mask, let's take that off, and let's put the lens of truth in its place, because you will need this to see the enemies, the bats. Oh, that's right. We can't use 2 magical items at the same time. We'll just use our regular arrows. So get rid of all the keys that you find. It's better than having to deal with them later. And of course, there's a spider there. Get rid of that keys. We can actually get rid of that spider there, that one there. Are there any more keys? Yes, there's one along the wall. Subdue all the enemies first. There's another one here around here somewhere too, I think. So carefully make your way through here, and yeah, you're going to need this. So keep your lens of truth on, so you can see all the hidden things. Even the most expert of game players will say, yes, keep that damn thing on you when you're here. Now notice that there's a wall here, there's a wall here. Only one of them is bombable, and seeing that crack in the wall over there, I'm pretty sure that you know what to do next. But if in case you don't know, if you strike it with your sword and you hear a different tone, that means bomb it. And remember, if you don't have any bombs, just use your face. And remember that trick I showed you. Open the door, and you will be blessed with the presence of another iron knuckle. This one's a little lighter in color. So strike him with your sword and step the hell back immediately. Do jump attacks, too, when you get... After his second swing, go. Now he got his axe stuck in the ground. There you go. Now he's falling apart. Z-target him again. Move out of the way. Now you have to be fast on your toes, because this guy does pack a wallop, and he's fast. Once he loses his armor, he is fast, so you gotta be really fast on your toes on this one. I usually don't take damage from the guy, but God. Alright, let's see what's in the treasure box. In the treasure box link. It could be anything from feathers to lead balloons to a heart container or a piece of heart. And there you have it. There's another piece of heart for you. Now take a look around, make sure you're not missing anything. It's always best to double check. Put on the lens of truth if you gotta. Make sure there's no cracks in the pile of skulls, because remember, this is just like being in that well on the first Ocarina game for the N64. There are some of these that you can bomb, and that doesn't seem to be the case here. So now, what's over here? This is just a regular wall, isn't it? Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, so now go through this doorway here. Is this the one we need to be through? Or no? We've already been through this one. Isn't there 2 doors in there? I could have sworn. Maybe not. No, there isn't. Nope. I was just seeing things. Okay, now go back the way you came. And, of course, as you guessed it, your friends return. Grab your arrow and subdue them in. Go ahead and wear your Mask of Truth while you're at it, too. Best to be safe than sorry, right, folks? Exactly. Kill the spider, kill the spider. Wait a minute, did I kill both of them? I killed both of them. How in the hell did I do that? I feel just like the brave little tailor. You know, instead of killing 7 flies in one go, Uh-oh, where are you? There you are. See, sometimes the fairy isn't that good at Z-targeting, especially when it comes to keys. I know there's another one around here somewhere. Where are you at? I hear the music. Where are you? You're right over there somewhere? Oh, you must be... No, you're back this way, I remember. So get rid of him. There you go. And we can always use some more magic. Fill that puppy back up. Make your way back where you came. Now you know there's no wall there for real, so just go right through there. And just to make sure, okay. Always want to make doubly sure, because if there's a clay pot nearby, you know I gotta check it. Alright, now, before too much time goes by, let's go to the 3rd night, wearing our captain's hat. Now, play the song in double time. We're gonna play that twice and go to the 3rd night. And we'll see what's in store on the last night. The final day. Funny how time slips away. We'll do it again. As being the leader of the Stalchilds, I want to kind of hang out with the other side, you know, the undead side, or so we say the re-dead side. You'll find re-deads in this game as well. You remember those zombies in the previous game that were so creepy as hell? You'll find them in this one too. Although they don't really come in such greater supply as in the previous game did. I think this is the night. Yeah, here we go. See, now there's two of them hanging out by the fire. It makes me wonder what kind of scary stories they're talking about. Maybe like some kind of like human stories or something. Alright. Just like before, have them open the grave. Open the grave, open the grave, open the grave. Hurry up, men, you're taking too long. Alright, there we go. Hey, I can chew out my Stalchild brethren if I want to. Now, here we are on the final one, and this one is going to be kind of tricky. This one's going to involve Dampy, the Gravekeeper, so... what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to use... Tattle. And look at all these. Look at all these spots of dirt. And there's Dampy. Oh, take that off. Take that off. Now tell him you'll help him. He'll split the treasure with you. Now what you need to do is you need to keep him on Z target. So you need to work backwards. Lead him over to the nearest spot of dirt. Yes, dig here. Okay, there's something creepy there. We need to uncover all the areas in which there are purple flames. Now be careful, because there is a wall creeper right there. And when he picks you up, he'll drop you off at the beginning. You'll have to do all this all over again. So make sure you do not get picked up by that wall creeper. Okay, that's nothing there. Now remember where you've been. We've been to that one, we've been to that one. Watch out for the wall creeper. The hand comes down, get you. Okay, now come this way. I don't think we've been in this one yet. No, we haven't. A lot of the time you won't find anything down here, but you never know what you'll find. Tell them you want to dig here. There's another one. Okay, now Z-target again. Go back this way, because we've already been through those two patches of dirt. Let's go directly across from us. Hit these two up. Now you kind of have to go slow, because he's not very fast. And if you go too far, he's going to start freaking out and wonder where you are. So you kind of got to have to work together. Okay, now don't go up the ladder. Go over here. It's kind of hard to see what's behind you when you can't see what's behind you. You need eyes in the back of your head. Maybe we did go too far. Did we? Hold on a minute. Okay, we go over here. This way. There it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. And voila. Another patch of dirt. Go ahead, my man. You know what to do. You got the shovel. Yes, dig here. Nothing there. Alright, let's take a quick look around here. Keep them nearby, though, because you don't want to have them freak out or anything. We've been through all that. Let's go... hell's bells. Let's go to this one here. Now, you're going to have to lead him onto this elevator, so get on the elevator first, then get him to get onto it, and once he's on it, jump off and run like mad to that ladder right across the way from us. Okay, you're on the box, or the elevator right now, so once he's on it, then once you get off of it, that elevator will start to go. So make your way over to this ladder, get on it, Link, start climbing it, and you're going to have to beat him to it, because once you get to the top, there's a patch of dirt here. So find where the guy is. There he is. Z-target him in the earliest convenience you can. That ensures that he'll see you and he'll be able to walk in the right direction once he gets off that elevator. And it comes to a complete stop. It waits for him, not to worry. Just step back a few paces and he will discover the dirt. Yes, dig here if you will. It's another purple flame. And you've uncovered all three of them. Congratulations. That's your main goal. So that freaks him out. He goes. And it's just like battling him from the... We need to go down here, because I feel much better about battling him down here than ever. So, where's he at? There he is. Okay. I need to get him from scratch. Come on, Z, target him. I ain't messing around anymore. Alright. Screw this Z targeting crap. Just fight him dirty. There you go. So Z target him, move your way around. This is the proper way of fighting him here. And then once he stops spinning, shoot him with an arrow. Turn around, he'll be behind you again. Z target him. Wait for him to go around. Wait till he stops spinning, fire an arrow at him. And then repeat the process. Turn around, Z target him. Let him spin around until his heart's content. And when it is, shoot him with an arrow. Turn around. Repeat the process. Spin, cycle, repeat, spindle, whatever. And there you go. You have done him in. Now that treasure chest contains something very special. What do you say we find out what it is? And there's a Big Poe here, so you can actually capture it if you want to. I think. Maybe. Yeah, you can. You can actually capture it. Just in case we need him, because you never know. Might be able to do all of this in one day, but I doubt it. Let's go to that treasure box. And inside the treasure box... You have to go to the other side, Link. There you go. Inside this treasure box... is a glass jar. You have found all the empty bottles that you need. Look at... Well, actually, except for one of them. Where is the final one? I'll have to give it some thought. But that is navigating through the graveyard, and that would have been the last glass jar. We need to find out where the other one is. I think I can do that no problem, but... Oh, I know where it is! I know where it is. Come with me to Clocktown. I'll show you exactly where it is in the same video. Since it's nighttime... No, I can't do that yet. I haven't done the hotel quest yet. I was going to save that for later. In fact, that's going to be a video all its own. The whole inn quest. But that just about does it for the graveyard quest, and may it help you out in your pursuits. Tune in next time, and we will show you where to go from here. I will do the inn quests, what we call the cafe quest, and that's where you get the final glass jars in the cafe quest. So join us in that time, and we will show you the 4th dungeon after all of that. So tune in. And we'll see you again on the next episode of Let's Play. I'm Sonic Blue Darkhold.